All right, I gave it some food for thought. So these are going to be some tips on how to date a woman. Although the ladies are being highlighted right now, I'm sure that it can apply to anyone. But all right, jumping straight into it, the first thing is going to be wanting to, of course. No girl or woman is gonna enjoy or like someone complaining about having to ask them out or taking them out. So of course, the first thing is going to be wanting to, and also like not getting caught up in like the should I have to this, should I have to that. If the majority of women are saying they enjoy a man making the first move, asking them out, I would say let's just do that because it's nice then. So of course, first thing is to want to, and then second thing would be to enjoy it. Even if it's something that you disagree with or you don't enjoy, like I said, if most women do enjoy being asked out and pursued, then the least that we can do is just do it and enjoy it at the same time, not necessarily like kill ourselves forcing ourselves to do it, but like actually want to and then enjoy being the leader, right? Because and I'll get to this maybe a little later. I would say in the end, it's really seeing how a woman can follow your lead. Because I don't want to follow no woman's lead. If I'm being honest, I want to see how she can follow my lead. So, me making the first move, asking her out, approaching her, and seeing how she responds to that and how she follows my lead is definitely what I'm looking for and what I enjoy in the process. So the third thing I'll say is to pursue her then. It's I would say kind of summarizing, the first two is just making the first move, wanting to enjoying it, pursuing her then because women enjoy from what we hear being pursued. So it's like the point is doing something that she likes, that they like. It's literally listening because I'm sure they're looking for that too. Please, ladies, let me know how we feel about these tips. But they're looking for that, right? Like how well you listen to feedback that like as a woman, we like this, we don't like that. So I would say just listening to what they're saying, pursuing them is really big on the list, wanting to, enjoying that. The fourth thing then is to desire and make her feel special. I would say that's still in the pursuing tip. This one is just taking a bit further. That's like, don't just like, oh, like, can I take you out? Like, can I buy you dinner? And like, I don't know, make it special, like make her feel like she's the only girl in the world and like you see her and you want to see her even deeper and like know her more and have this be a long lasting thing. Like you want her to feel special and desired and beautiful and all the great things, right? So at number five, then I would say to be interesting. Like, of course, um, you don't want it to make it all about you, but you don't want it to necessarily be all about her either. Like, I'm sure a woman, just like anyone else, likes to see that you know how to like let it be about you and for enough amount of time, as well as letting it be about her, getting to know her, asking her questions, but being interesting yourself that she wants to also ask you questions and like pursue who you are and like understand and get to know you just as much, right? So then at number six, I'll say to be romantic. This one also is sort of intertwined throughout all of them. It's like some of these things are, I'll say all of the tips up to this point are just literally being romantic. That's what we hear women say a lot as well that they like or that they want. And like, again, with like men or just like anyone will say, like, let's stop getting like so stuck in our minds about like, oh, this is indoctrination or like this is because of like Disney movies and like just like the whole princess prince like romance like debacle. It's literally nice, like it feels nice to be romantic myself and pursue someone and desire them, and it also feels nice to receive that from someone, like somebody being thoughtful and mindful and like really thinking about what you would like to do, what you would like to eat, where you would like to go. Like those things make someone feel special. Again, back to tip number four, like they're all intertwined. So a lot of this kind of builds towards just romance, and that's gonna really be necessary in like in a long-term relationship. Like people that have been together for a while can get stagnant and feel bored with each other. So keeping romance alive is definitely, I would say, one of the top tips. Like, put that up there at number or top three. So then at number 7, we're gonna have ask about her period experience. I forgot I wrote that down. Honestly, yes, ladies, it very much matters not to, like, demonize, criminalize it. Just to know, like, who are you? How are you on your period? Like, what is your cycle like? It should not be a scary taboo conversation. It's like something that you will deal with again. Like, these tips as well will help, solidify in both of your worlds that this is like for real, like this is like, I'm pursuing you, I'm interested in you, I want things to be long term. Like, so at some point I'm going to be dealing in, not necessarily dealing, I'm going to be, experiencing, we'll say, your period with you as well. I wish I edit my videos because I could have, but no, I'm experiencing your period with you, and again, like for the men, like it's literally nice. Like, it's nice being there for a woman when she's like not having the best time, best experience, when her body is literally against her right now. Um, it's nice to be there for someone and nice to be needed. And I think that most men would agree that we like to be needed. So ask about her period experience, what kind of pads, tampons she uses, whatever the hell, like how she is, blase. Like, it's really important because we're deciding here too, right? If we like this woman enough to be with her long term. So make sure you like who she is on her period. And period on that. Number 8 is going to be to provide for her. This is more of a long-term tip, because I'm only thinking in the long term. None of these tips are short-term. Like, they may end short-term because of one of these tips, but it shouldn't be the end goal. That, like, this is very much like moving toward, like, marriage and a long-lasting relationship, long-term relationship. So providing for her, like, is going to make her feel secure, because women, a lot of the time in this society, like, have to stop working. So stop working, I'm sorry, when they have kids. So if kids is on the table, even if not, like, it's, if you can have like a one income household, I would say, for me, that's always going to be the best experience that my money can buy me. Because it's like, I would love to have a stay-at-home partner to, like, have, a meal ready for me when I'm leaving to take for lunch, when I'm coming home to have dinner, having the house clean, and me paying for it all, me also giving her enough money to, like, have and do things for herself on the side. Like, yes, I would say providing for her. That's another thing we hear women say that they want. Let's stop complaining and just do what they say that they like, within reason, of course. And we'll talk about that in the future, I'm sure. But at number 9 is to be silly. I would say this is one of the most important ones for men, to see how she handles your inner child and, your silliness, your goofiness. Because I think a lot, from what I see, boys and men, of course, like, are very silly, goofy people and don't like taking life too seriously, and, like, sometimes being an adult and being a man, which is great and dandy. So women definitely need to be very careful with that, and that's why they're known to be nurturing and stuff, right? So I would definitely show a woman my silly side to see how she handles that, because it's like, if you don't handle that well, baby, I'm not paying for shit. I'm not pursuing you long term. That's where we'll end it quickly then, because, like, I'm not feeling safe myself. So it's very much two-way street. So at number 10 then, we have be honest. This one, I guess, is just more of like your morals, your values, your character. I would say women definitely want someone that is honest and doesn't lie to them and cheat and steal and murder and kill and all types of things. So be an honest man. I'm sure we all want that from men, but especially a life partner. Always be honest. All right. And so at number, sorry, I guess I have 12 tips. I thought I only had 11. Number 11, and to me, this is the elephant in the room, is to pay. I would definitely say to pay for the first couple of dates, maybe like 3 dates, take a woman out, pay for each of them, see how she handles you, your character, your silliness, your honesty, all of the tips, like, see how she handles getting to know you, you getting to know her, like y'all's communication style, all of the things, right? Her, and definitely I would ask about long-term, goals too, ask about values, morals, all of that. and essentially then like I would say that's what I'm paying for. Like I am paying for that, and like like her eating today as well, having a meal tonight, because who knows if she ate today. I don't know. Like I, as someone that grew up working class and understands the weight that money has and the limitations and barriers that it can put on a man, I understand that, and I also don't completely believe that like a poor man doesn't deserve to be in a relationship. It's very complicated, it's very nuanced, but at the bare minimum, I would say the least we can do is pay for the first like 3 dates, because we should be getting something out of this just as much as we're giving something. And beyond that, if you're still interested in this woman, you should definitely start talking about money and like, finances, and just like longer term visions and ambitions, because like at least me, since I'm late 20s, about to be 30 next year, I'm like, yeah, we're not dating just to date. Like, we're dating for pursuing a woman long term. Like, why are we wasting time and money then? Because I'm fine paying for the first few dates. Like, let's just not make this such a big deal anymore about paying. I think for women, if they want to pay, like, even if it's like half, we'll say, I definitely would say that communicates something to the man, that like you have some like maybe different views on money and finances, which is great. I would just be willing to have that conversation, when the time feels ready, the time feels right. And so finally, then the last tip is going to be loyal. Again, thinking long term, like you're pursuing this woman and y'all will be like partners, because that's what dating is about, not just to have sex and like, constantly move on to the next person. That really damages your psyche, her psyche, their psyche, and all of our psyches. Just psyches are damaged when we just like subscribe only to hookup culture. There's nothing wrong with hookup culture. I would say that's important to have in our society as well, like a thriving like bathhouse hookup culture, because it's needed in its own different way. But the dating world should definitely be people that are pursuing each other for long-term relationships. Like, let's stop, getting them confused. And so when you're in that dating pool and you're dating to date long-term and to be in relationships, be loyal then. Like, make sure y'all have the same idea and view and perspective on the relationship that you're in and pursuing with each other, so that you can stick to it and be loyal to your boundaries, to each other's needs and stuff. It's really not that hard. I mean, it is hard, but it's not that hard. It's not rocket science, y'all. We can literally do this and figure it out and date each other in healthy ways. So I'm positive I'll have more to come and more to share. But in the meantime, those are my 12 tips on how to date a woman, y'all.